Hello everyone and welcome to the episode number 4 of my design vlog. So today I saw this reference this morning and I was just like, you know what, it would be really cool to design something like this today, which is like a Japanese inspired graphics. Like we're gonna use like a Japanese letter and then go and make some nice graphics around it. So I was just went to Google and then I translated to Japanese good. I think is a good word to use. And I'm gonna make the design right now. Let's just go. I'm gonna just get my text tool here and apply the font. Cool, this is what I'm thinking. Just using like a central typography and then make some graphics around it. I'm just going to go and expand this letter here. Just expand and then just change the fill to white, because I'm going to do some 3D effects right now. I'm going to 3D classic and then I'm going to extrude and bevel classic. I'm going to change the perspective here a little bit. I want to make this a little bit more dynamic and with some nice diagonal lines. I'm going to increase this extrude here. I think 150 points is enough. Maybe I'm going to scale it up a little bit. I think I'm happy with this. Then I'm going to object expand appearance. Perfect. I'm gonna press D for outline everything to black and white, because now what I want to do is actually connect all these shapes together here. I don't like it. Like I could leave these lines, they probably look nice, but for this thing I actually want to keep them really clean. So I'm gonna use the Pathfinder tool to connect all of these lines together. Something like this. And I always loved Japanese design. I think they have such a good visual language in Japan. In Asia in general, I really love the Asian design. I think it's very clear, very clean, and it's a solution. It's not it's made to be useful, not made to be beautiful. But then the way it's made becomes so beautiful because it's so unique. I don't know, maybe I'm just talking things I don't know about, but I always loved books like Tokyo Graphics and stuff like that. I've always been really passionate about Japanese graphic design. Always been a reference of mine for sure. Even nowadays, Korean graphic design is really good. I think all Asia has an amazing and a very strong design sense. Let's just delete this one. And I think one of the biggest design conferences in the world is in Asia, in the Philippines, in Manila. I just heard about it this year actually. I didn't know about it, but my friend is going there to give a talk. And because I've been in the Philippines before, I was giving him some tips and where to go and stuff. So I kind of like this perspective. Now I'm gonna just apply some color in my letters now. Just going to I'm gonna try to remember the reference I saw, something like very fluorescent kind of color. Maybe I will start with something like this. Cool. And yeah, just gonna do this. How have been your day? Are you having a good day today? I don't know if you're watching this in the morning, first thing in the morning, and then you just woke up and decided to listen to Marcus, something like that. Yeah, I had a big day today. A lot of meetings. I'm doing this project with Meta, former Facebook. And it's a lot of back and forth all the time, and it's quite tiring. And it's work. It's how it works, isn't it? So yeah, can't complain about it and stuff like that. Just gonna apply some nice colors in the back, in the shapes. I want the extrude to be a darker color like this, just like that. Perfect. And I'm feeling more comfortable while I'm designing and speaking, because I think before I never done this before. I always never worked doing stuff and then keep explaining. I think doing these live tutorials this process, design vlog, that's what I mean, because I don't need to script it or make any plans. I need to talk through what I'm doing. I think it's developing something on my brain, which is explain in real time what you're doing, instead of just do it, take notes and then explain it later. It's like a real-time explanation, and that's definitely a skill I didn't had and I'm developing now. Kind of gonna want to put this together a little bit. Something like that. Really like this. Cool. So just gonna add a background now. Something like nice grayish background. Let's just change this to gray. And yeah, just arrange it, send to the back. I know I need to start using other softwares. I'm just like so comfortable in Illustrator. I can do anything here, I believe. Just gonna lock this layer, and then I'm gonna add some nice graphics in the background. So the reference I saw had like this flame like graphics, which was really cool around the type, and I wanted to do something like that. And to make something more organic, I'm gonna use actually the pencil tool to be not very precise but also very organic feel to it. Maybe something like this. I want this like maybe like this point here is probably needs to be sharp because it wants to be like a flame situation. Just gonna press D to have the lines outlined here. Yeah, something like this. I'm not really sure about this point here, so I'm probably gonna change this to something more sharp like this. Yeah. So when I want to make like something more like not so precise and a little bit more loose, I definitely use the pencil tool. Just because it's quicker and it creates like as if you were drawing on a paper, you know, like the feeling. It only works well if you actually have a Wacom pen. If you're doing this with a mouse, I don't know. Well, I saw people back in time doing amazing things with the mouse. So I'm not gonna dub your mouse skills. No. I'm just gonna put some graphics here on the bottom as well. So yeah, actually creates a nice composition there. So this is good. This is what it means. It's good. Just gonna make something going like more circular here, but then it needs to be quite organic as well, like a cloud or some sort. Oh, these points are not connected. I need to connect them really quick, and then maybe even delete that one there. Yeah, something like this. I like just the white cloud situation. I think it looks really nice. I think if you press Shift and H, something like that, you can rotate the artboard, and sometimes I need to do that. Shift and R. No, there is a way to rotate the artboard. I really wanted to know because I really need it right now. Shift and H. No, it's Shift and H. Yes. So sometimes when I'm designing like things like on the side like this, I will actually need to rotate my artboard a little bit so I can actually have a nice angle to draw the lines I need to. Something like this. That's terrible, but I will try to amend it there. So normally if you select the lines here and then use the pencil tool, you can actually correct it. Let's see. Yeah, cool. Okay, now Shift H again just to rotate it back. Apply the white. Yeah, maybe we'll do like some smaller flames here on the side as well, like something like this. Very loose, just some nice flames. And maybe some like flames coming like small that comes from this one. And maybe like something like as loose as you can be. And need to arrange this one there. Maybe something like this. Yeah, actually I'm really enjoying this. I'm really happy with this result. It's really cool. Maybe if I keep detailing this would be nice. Did I do it properly? No. It's really hard when you're like so zoom out, because then you can see if the points are meeting or not. So when you need to be very precise, definitely zoom in a little bit more. I just don't want to jump in and out of my artboard. I know it's annoying for some people. I had people complaining about how many times I zoom in and out, so I don't want to do it as much as I used to do before. I'm gonna definitely still doing it. Gonna put this there. I just probably need some flames behind this. not flames, traces of smoke or something like that. Cool. I like that. Actually, it's still really nice already. Maybe I need some of them just coming out of the frame. Or maybe just center this a little bit more. Nah, I think it looks alright there. Yeah, kinda really happy with this. I'm gonna actually make a copy just so I have a backup. Just gonna, because I'm really happy with this result already. I wanted to add some color though. Maybe I will just add a new layer of detail inside of these shapes. Actually, I'm gonna just make, no, maybe just gonna go outside. I'm gonna just make a little, just to add a little bit more detail. You know, like, so I can actually use this with different colors inside, maybe. I think in the reference I had something like that. So I'm gonna just make some inside, like, it needs to be totally inside, maybe. Something like that. Some inside of the shape lines. And then I will apply some colors in different sides of this. I'm gonna make one here as well. Just, again, you don't need to be very perfectionist. Just have fun on this one. It's looking really nice. I'm actually really happy, and like, I'm making this so quick, I believe. I don't know, maybe the video is already 1 hour. I'm not actually watching the time today. Just trying to not to focus too much on how much time I'm spending while I'm designing these things. And because I think sometimes maybe I'm so worried about how long this video is taking that I actually end up not making a very good video. And then, you know, then it's not worth it. It's a waste of time if I not make a good video. At least a video that I like in the end. So I'm not gonna worry about the time. Okay, I need to remove the fill, yeah. Cool, just make a little, I'm gonna need to zoom in on this one because it's very lots of details here. Damn. Then I'm gonna make this like that. Perfect, same thing on this one here. Boom, 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 boom. Done. Just copy the stroke and see if everyone has a little bit more detail. This one is not even, this one is not even white yet, so definitely needs a little bit. This has the, okay, just this last one, and then we are going to apply some nice colors. Cool, actually I'm probably gonna need to lock this one so I don't select it. So I'm gonna start on this one here. I'm gonna lock the background as well. Shift M. I'm gonna delete these points we don't need. And then I'm gonna just press so I can separate these shapes like this. And do the same thing here. Actually, then I can just copy the stroke. Just Shift M. Don't need this line. Separate these two shapes here. See if there is a line that we don't need here. Yeah, we don't need this line here. Delete it, separate the shapes. Am I able to separate the shapes on this one? No, because it needs to cross them like this. So yeah, let's just Shift M to get the shape builder tool, and then just delete this bit here. Zoom in. Sorry, I know I'm zooming way too much. Just see if this is working. Yes, so this way we can split the layer in two. Did we do this here? We've done that there. Let's do this here as well. Shift M. Dun, two different layers. Delete this one. Tidy up the graphic. Shift M. Delete. Two different shapes. Again, same thing here. I know it's very repetitive, but it's so much fun though. Let's do the same thing here. Is this one crossing there? Yes, perfect. So let's just and then delete this one. Zoom in and delete this one. Can I delete this one here? Yeah, it's already broken there. Cool. Let's just double check this one if it is separated. It is, and there is 2 options there. That's good. Just delete this one. Cool. This is splitted in 2. This one needs to be splitted in 2. No, this one doesn't do it, because you need to be sure like this line is actually crossing the entire shape. Otherwise, it doesn't work that well. And this one as well needs to be crossing the shape. Select these 2. Split the layers. Delete the points we don't need. The lines actually. And apply the same style. Kind of really happy with this design, I'm not gonna lie. And then this, oops, did I do it wrong? No, I just don't need this one here, yeah. And this one here, and everything else is split into. And then last is a big one. Let's just delete this, make 2 layers, delete this. And that's it. Let's leave it as it is now. And then let's just apply some nice colors. So in the reference, I think it was like this was like a flame situation, or like a. But I think I'm gonna use like a gradient that's a little bit more like black and white instead. Just like maybe I'm gonna make this black and then something more like grayish. Something more grayish. So can I just have like a nice gray here? Yeah, something more. Actually, not sure. Let's just maybe gonna change the gradient type. Maybe I will just start with a linear gradient, something like this. I'm gonna remove the stroke. I think without the stroke it helps a little bit more. And let's just see. Maybe I can actually work on this gradient a little bit more. What can I select this gradient? Okay, cool. Let's just. Yeah, maybe I need to make this a little bit grayish as well. Don't know, maybe I will add a color to this. Let's see where this takes us. Nah, I think I was really enjoying the white. Maybe we don't need a gradient for this one. Maybe for the first time I will not gonna use a gradient. Maybe this goes white and then this one goes like a darker grayish. Yeah, something like this. I think this is probably more what we are looking for. I wanted to have like some sort of differentiation. Like I don't even want to be like a solid shape, but I kind of like just with the lines as well. Don't know, I'm just gonna experiment a little bit, and then I promise you in the final result will be worth it. Oh, I didn't separate this one, so I need to do it. Okay, let's just apply the grayish here and then the white. And then just delete these lines, we don't need them. Oh, yeah, just delete these lines. Maybe let's just apply these colors. We do the maybes after. Let's just, oh, we didn't do this one as well, so let's just do it really quick. And then just delete this thing here, and I think it's here hiding somewhere. Yeah. This one it's here, and this one it says here. Did I do this one? No. Did I? What happened when I went lazy or something? No. Okay. So you should be splitted, yes, so I should be able to click on you and apply a nice color to you. Yeah, something like that. Nice, really pleasantly surprised with this design. I'm just gonna apply the colors again here. And I'm sorry if my voice is like quite monotonous today, I'm probably a little bit tired, but I really wanted to do this today. You know, trying to keep my strike going on videos a day. Also, I've been planning some nice like videos for like learning Illustrator, not just like learning how to make a really nice poster, but like learning techniques and tools. More focus on tools, so I've been planning those videos as well. So be aware, in the future we're gonna have like a playlist that will be Learning Illustrator, where I'm going to share really cool Illustrator tools and like how can you use them, like this pencil tool to make this like really cool organic shapes that looks like smoke trails. And just going to do the same thing here and delete this one. Cool. I think, oh no, there's another one. It's always one missing. Sometimes I finish, I finished, and then actually there is something missing and it's terrible. I think I want to add a little bit more details, like a darker color here, just a few bits, like maybe black, no stroke, just to add a little bit of like maybe not that dark though, maybe something more like this maybe. What if I actually added it as something extra? Like, so I will just apply the gray there, you know, like I will still use this gray here, but then here, oh, okay, so I ruined it. Now maybe I will just make a inside shape that will be a darker color. Don't rush, Marcus. I'm trying to rush now because I want to be finished with this video. I think you probably already see what I want to do. Maybe not even that dark, maybe just like same color, but then I use the black and blending mode to make it a little bit darker, maybe with the overlay. Yeah, I think so. I think something more like this. And then just like another one here, very thin one. Just make it sure. Something like that. And don't know, maybe it doesn't need it. Maybe I'm overdoing. That happens a lot. Okay, I will just overdo again. I'm gonna apply a gradient, of course, but I really want to apply this gradient so I can apply like a noise into this. So I'm gonna maybe just use like a circular gradient to apply a noise over it, texture grain, and then see how this grain works there. Let's just multiply it, make it 25%. I don't dislike it, I'm just not sure about it. That's my motto of my life. I don't dislike it, I'm just not sure about it. Maybe I shouldn't. Maybe I should actually. I'm kind of enjoying the gradient now. Let's try to apply it into all of these darker grays. Let's just select all of them in one go. Select same and then fill color. Why are you not selecting that one? Okay, and then just apply, copy and paste, and apply the same gradient. Yeah, and then on this gradient we're gonna apply the noise. Just, oh, it didn't. I want to make a copy, please. Just like, let's unlock that. Select same, fill color. Okay, and then we make a copy, paste it in place, and apply the same gradient. That's not there because I probably need to adjust it by hand. Okay, let's just adjust it. We can make it. It's probably better. Just like do it properly, Marcus. I know I'm just trying to make this shorter for you, but also need to make this good enough for you to watch it. And if I just try to speed up things, sometimes I just ruined it. So just adjusting the gradient here, the position of the gradient, see, and then I'm definitely going to apply that noise, something like this. And then something like this. And then here, I also need to adjust the gradient here. Cool. Cool. Oh, this needs to be backwards, isn't it? Let's just move it backwards. Is it moving, or I'm just imagining? Where is this layer? So if you see the layer is here selected, if I move it, yeah, okay, cool. It did move. Okay, now we're gonna with the gradient selected. Everything is adjusted. Oh, not that one. G for gradient. And if I select the same fill color, will these select the same gradient? Same. Yeah, I think it will. Yeah, so if I just apply grain and then apply multiply at 25%, it all be the same. Well, I didn't see the grain in this one. Oh, maybe it's because it's behind? Looks like it's behind. Okay, I need definitely to adjust this gradient here. This noisy gradient. And yeah, I think this is pretty much it actually. I don't know if I want to do anything else or if this is actually good enough already. And let's just try. Just give it a try applying a stroke. Because sometimes the stroke gives it something else as well. I kind of like with the stroke. What do you think about the stroke? Ah, lost it. Let's just apply the stroke again. But maybe the stroke is a bit too thick. Maybe if I make it like 0.5. I think I changed the opacity of this. 0.5 stroke. Yeah, I think I really like it actually. Let's just change this gradient. I think the gradient here is not working very well. I need to adjust it maybe there. And then maybe, yeah. Kind of really like the stroke. Maybe I just going to work on the colors of these letters here. Is this a compound path? No, that was a compound path. I don't know which layer is the letters. Let's just find it. Oh, here. Okay, can I select this? Okay, why can I not select it? Is it locked? It's not locked. Okay. Unlock group. Maybe this is a group. Yeah, that was a group. So let's just try different colors for this. Let's just maybe go like a reddish color, like a more Japanese kind of color set, like from the flag, which is really cool. Yeah, I kind of like this. I kind of like the green too, but I think this is probably gives it a little bit more context to the culture and stuff, but or maybe not actually. Maybe I like the green. Let's just leave it as green as it is. And yeah, I think I want to stop here. I don't know how long this video is already. Kind of liked it, the first version, very much, but I think it got better when we added the noise. And yeah, I'm really happy, and actually it was really cool to use the pencil tool just to brush this in and just create this really organic like smoke cloud things happening. Yeah, I think this is it for today. Thank you so much for watching. Please don't forget to like, share and subscribe this channel, and don't forget to check out the videos as well. This is the number fourth of this vlog series. I've been doing this like a lot now, and I really want to do like a design a day, so please don't forget to come back tomorrow as well to check the next design. And yeah, and that's it. Thank you so much. I appreciate you being here, and I'll see you in the next one. Cheers. Bye bye.